Hello, hello, hello again, and welcome to another video. So in this video today, we're going to talk about ways that you can stop wasting money. Do you know the average person wastes $5,000 a year on things that they don't need? So let's fix that. Let's get into that and find some ways that we can get around that. The first way is a lot of people, I know some people are they die without their coffee in the morning. They have to have their coffee in the morning. I have a sister that's just like that. You need to have your coffee, but you can save so much more money just making your coffee at home instead of buying it at a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts. And I know you may think, oh, it's only $2 or $3. It's not that much money, but that $2 or $3, and it's much more than that at Starbucks. It adds up. It adds up, and that by the time of the end of the month, you realize just how much money you've wasted on just coffee alone, when you could just save it, and it probably tastes a lot better if you make it at home. The second thing is, and I live by this, do not ever, and I mean ever in your life, go food shopping on an empty stomach. Make sure you eat before you go to the grocery store. And I say this because if you go shopping and you have not eaten yet, everything is going to look good to you. All the things that you swore off that you weren't going to eat anymore, that you were just going to try and eat a little bit healthier, or just trying to save money. If you go to the store and you're hungry, you're going to buy so many things that you don't need and that you hadn't really planned on buying, and it looks good to you at the moment because you're starving. And if you weren't starving, you probably wouldn't have bought what you bought. So never, ever, ever go food shopping when you're hungry. Make sure you eat something first, even if it's just enough to not fill you up, but enough so that your stomach isn't growling while you're walking around the store. Because then you're really going to be hungry, and everything's going to look good. Everything's going to smell good. Everything's going to be a need. And it's not a need. It's just a want because you're hungry. So never go food shopping on an empty stomach. Number 3, there are apps where you can actually save money. There are apps like Fetch is one of them. Honey is another one. CapitalOne, Retail Me Not. All these apps are designed to help you save money. And what happens is with Fetch, you just scan your receipts. That's all you have to do. Scan your receipts and you can earn gift cards. And I do that every year. And so far for the last 3 years, I've used that. I save up my points, and then around Christmas time, I'll take that out and I'll get gift cards. And I use my gift cards to do some of my, not all my Christmas shopping, but some of it. So those help. And I'll have all those linked down at the bottom in the description box, so you can look into those if you want to, and maybe take advantage of some of those apps, because they're also very helpful when you're trying to save some money and not waste a lot. Also, there's a 24-hour rule when you're shopping online. If you shop online, you put the things in your cart, walk away from it for 24 hours. If you come back the next day and you don't feel the same way you did the day before, then maybe you don't really need to buy what you were about to buy. And a lot of times you will change your mind. A lot of times I'll abandon my cart. I'll put it in the cart, walk away, wait a little while. They'll come back and offer me a discount because they want you to buy something. So, especially if it's a place you haven't shopped at before, they'll offer you 10%, 20% off because they want you to purchase something. So sometimes it's good to walk away from your cart, especially if it's a new store, because you may get a discount. They'll offer you some money off, 10%, 15%, just for you to come and try their store. So that's a good way of saving money. Walk away from your cart first, just for 24 hours. If you come back and then 24 hours and you still want what you had put in that cart the first time, then I guess you can go ahead and get it. But if you don't feel the same way about it the second day that you did the first day, you don't need it. You don't really want it. It's just called impulse buying, and I've done that so many times. I'll put it in the cart, come back the next day, and I'd be like, I don't know if I really want this. So try that, because it does work. It's very effective. It helps, and you will save a lot of unwanted spending because you're not going to buy things that you don't want. Sometimes we look at stuff and we want it just because we see it, and then the next day you'd be like, I don't really need that. So try that. Also, the last one is You know, a lot of these emails we get from different stores, like I have them now from Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secrets. You get all these emails, which entices us to spend more money. Unsubscribe from those emails. Unsubscribe. So you won't be, so it won't be in your face so much to spend money. If you don't get the emails, then you're not gonna care about the sales. You won't know about the sales, and it's not gonna entice you into spending money that you don't really have to spend or want to spend. Because if you don't see them, you can't what is it? You don't worry about things you can't see, and you're not gonna want something that you don't know about. So if you unsubscribe from the emails, you won't have to worry about spending money that you wasn't planning on spending. And that'll save you some money. And those are just 5 ways, and there's many more that I can come up with. I just didn't want to make this video super long because then people will get bored and they won't finish hearing the rest of it anyway. But these are 5 things at least that you can do now to start saving money. These are 5 things that you can do now to put more in your bank account and more in your pocket and less of it in somebody else's pocket. So which one of these money saving tips do you think you're going to use? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks.